Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Huh. My neighbors have one of those stainless steel fire pits that's supposed to be smokeless, and looks like they've got a party going on. I see some lights and stuff strung up there and things. Hopefully they're keeping socially distanced or make sure that they don't have people that have had COVID. But it's crazy right now. My thoughts and prayers with so many of you guys. Jessica, you guys have seen Jessica Haggerty. I can't remember what it is, but Jessica actually has COVID, and she's coming through it now. She's getting better. She still says doesn't have a sense of taste or smell. She said the only thing she can smell is gas, and she lost a cousin to COVID. I know DT's nephew is back in the hospital as well. So please be careful out here. You know, they got a vaccine that hopefully will work. It's going to take some time before we get it. Just look at it like this. We all could use a little bit less turkey. You know what I mean? Just be safe out there. I'm just saying. As much as I want to spend time with my parents and my in-laws and stuff for the holidays and things, I know it's better for me not to, so I'm going to be home. I'm going to be home, me, my wife, and Michael, and that's it. But going into this weekend, I call me crazy, which you already do. You actually call me a lot more things than crazy. But I think that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win this weekend. I don't know why I feel that. You know, Dalvin Cook ate us up last year. We're on our, Andy Dalton coming back. But I just feel like the Cowboys will get a win. It'll be one of those contrarian wins. I also feel like the Washington football team will get a win this weekend. And I think that the Cowboys in Washington, for the first time in forever, will be playing for something on Thanksgiving. I just have that feeling because, I'm conflicted. I am totally conflicted by the Cowboys in the season. I know that 2020 stinks. 2020 is that year that you just want to forget about. You just want to, once it's over, just say, okay, that's one year that I can't get a refund. I don't want it. I don't want to think about it. It's just bad. I just don't want to think about it anymore. But I feel like for the first time in forever that the Cowboys and Washington will actually be playing for something for once. That Thanksgiving will actually be meaningful for that game. More than just bragging rights. I think it'll actually be for first place. Call me crazy, but I'm pointing towards that. And if it happens, remember who told you. Remember who told you that was going to happen. I did. I just feel like the defense, I really think the turning point for the Cowboys season. I know it hasn't happened as far as wins yet, but you can look at the difference of how the defense has played since the Cowboys took a hold of the team. Since they made the trade for Everson Griffin, getting him out, when they ended up letting go of Dontari Poe and started putting these young guys in here. To me, that sent a message to the other guys that said, hey, listen, love it or don't. It doesn't matter. This is the team. This is the way we're going to run it. You can either be about it or you can be out of here. And we're going to take responsibility for this team. I don't know if Mike Nolan is the right guy for the team. I don't know. I mean, you look at the track record and things like that, but there is a learning curve. Sometimes you can do things wrong over and over and over again. But then finally the light bulb comes on and you find ways to be successful. And maybe, just maybe, I'm just saying, just maybe, that this is one of those things that the Cowboys start getting right, that Mike Nolan starts realizing how to play with the players he has, that the players start learning the system. Because what I've seen at least the last 2 weeks of the defense, I understand, I want you to just think about this. This is almost earth-shattering. We were the worst defense in football. The worst defense in football. Literally. 32nd. You know where the defense stands right now today? 19th. We moved up 13 spots on defense on the play of the last couple of games. Now we're 19th against the run. And when you think about the 309 yards we gave up to just the Cleveland Browns, 309 yards on the ground. The fact that we got into 19th and we're 7th against the pass, which I guess people aren't passing much when you can run that much. But overall, it's 19th. And I think they're going to continue to trend in that right way. For me, the reason I think the Cowboys have a chance is for the first time, we have an inside presence on that defensive line. That we got a defensive line that can get a push. And this game, if it's won, it's going to be because of some guys that you don't think about much. It's going to be about the Antoine Woods. It's going to be about the Canadian bulldozer, Neville. And I feel like they can get enough of a push in the middle to disrupt that offensive line and get Dalvin Cook. I know it's crazy, but this is the game I think you're going to look as a turning point on the Mike McCarthy era. And when I look at the Eagles schedule and the Giants schedule, Cowboys kind of favorable. The Cowboys are kind of favorable. But either way, if Washington wins and we lose, well, they're playing for first place. They beat us, they're in first place. So it's going to get interesting, to say the least. I'll be glad to get this week over with. Let me thank everybody for all the well wishes, the thoughts, the cards, the messages, and the support. I really and truly appreciate it. And I still believe that better days are ahead for us. I honestly do. And I'm going to continue to believe that. One final note, one final thing. I said to you yesterday morning, take time at the end of the day to look back at the day that was. Be thankful that you had this day. Be thankful that you did. Continually work on fixing you and figuring out where you want to go. Take baby steps each day. Just do a little bit. If you do that, you'll get to where you want to be a lot sooner than you believe. That's what I'm going to do. It's what I've always done. Sooner or later, you will succeed. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.